again to all of my lovely Astrolites, and of course, it is a beautiful Sunday afternoon, soon to be evening. And I would first like to say welcome to another episode of Slam Jam for NXT Stand and Deliver. I'm only doing that one time. I honestly can't stand Pretty Deadly, but them doing that is kind of intoxicating. But anyway. To first start off with, well, before I go through the list here, such an amazing turnout for NXT Superstars at Los Angeles. Such a great venue, giant crowd, uh, championships changed hands, and things like that. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started. First off, Chase U and Tyler Bate versus Schism. Now, Schism has been a thorn in Chase U's side for the past number of weeks. And, Tyler Bate, he was like, okay, so pretty much, you guys need extra assistance, just let me know, say the word, I got your back. And had their back, he did, although it was questionable with Duke Hudson because in the closing moments of the match, most of Chase U was down. Schism was standing along with Duke Hudson, and of course Joe Gacy, the mastermind that he is, tries to manipulate Duke Hudson and offers him a T-shirt, a Schism T-shirt, and Duke Hudson, he looks conflicted. I'm just like, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if he did do it. But he did. He put the Schism shirt on. And Joe Gacy was pretty much telling Chase U, 5 roots, 1 tree. And then Chase U started getting back up. Duke Hudson, he snuck behind Schism. Hey, Lovey. He snuck behind Schism. And he basically ripped the shirt apart. So he was doing this whole, I guess he was doing a mind game of his own, which had all of us fooled, I guess. Anyway, Schism versus Chase U. Chase U picks up the win. Thanks to Duke Hudson for the assist. I'm still a little iffy on him, especially after that moment, but congratulations to Chase U nonetheless. The next match is a 6-way ladder match for the NXT Women's Championship match. Now, on my last Slam Jam, I was giving my condolences to Roxanne Perez. As we all know, she has anxiety. She was going through the motions in her last match. And I can relate, we can all relate. We all have that type of, we all have that anxiety that, that makes us put our skills on hiatus, makes us not want to do the stuff that we're supposed to be doing. I get it. I have anxiety myself. I'm not ashamed about it. It happens with the best of us. And Roxanne Perez, she got the clearance from the doctor. She went straight to Shawn Michaels' office. She was proving her case as to why she deserves to be in this match because she never lost the title. That's usually a reason in it itself. Of course, after you've been cleared, to say, look, I've been cleared. I've never lost my championship. Put me in the match. I've earned that right. And against Shawn Michaels' better judgment, he was like, okay, on a couple conditions. I want updates. I want you to give me status reports of the doctor. And Shawn was getting all hyped up about it, and it's understandable. He doesn't, because he doesn't want to put her health more at risk. So it's understandable. But he's like, you know what? Okay, you're in the match at Stand and Deliver. And that was quite a 6-way ladder match, let me tell you guys. So the people aside from Perez, it was Gigi Dolan, my personal favorite, Lyra Valkyria, who has mad talent in the ring, and she's only been here a few weeks, and she's already less than a month, I'd say, actually, and she's already in a championship match. So that just goes to show how much of a danger Lyra can be in the ring. We also have Indy Hartwell, who is the people's favorite for many, many reasons. And, I'll get to that a little bit later on. We also have Tiffany Stratton. Daddy's little rich girl likes to buy stuff without looking at the price tag on it. Hollywood glamour, starlight diva sort of type. You know where I'm going with this. And of course, Zoe Stark, who who has absolutely paid her dues. Growing up and working with people in the indies, I can tell when somebody has earned their dues, who have earned the right to be champion, deserve to be in championship matches, and she's got star quality, like it or not. But she's got my utmost respect because of all the talent she shows in the ring. So Stark definitely going to be NXT Women's Champion someday. Let me get to who actually won that match. So before I do that, actually, it was a hard-hitting affair. There were a couple close calls. I think about 2 or 3 of the women had their fingertips on the championship, but of course, one of the other women got in their way. I honestly thought it was going to be Gigi Dolan, but lo and behold, a former friend, a former tag team partner from Toxic Attraction, JC Jane, gets in the mix, pushes her off the ladder and onto another one that was already connected, and basically cost Gigi the chance at being NXT Women's Champion. Now, I was discussing Hartwell. She's one of the hardest working women, former NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, if I'm not mistaken. Gargano Wrestling family member. She's been going through a lot of ups and downs. And, with the love and support that NXT fans have shown her, hashtag NXT, you're right. I'm gonna put that as soon as I'm done. NXT, the WWE NXT universe has shown her so much love and support. I honestly was worried that she wasn't gonna get the championship because she had some major damage done to her ribs. A lot's been taken out of her. But once more, lo and behold, because WrestleMania weekend is full of surprises, Dexter Lumis, her man, shows up, gives her the assist. All the other women are down for the count. 1, 2, 3, grabs the belt. Indy Hartwell is now your NXT Women's Champion. Congratulations. I show you all the love and support of myself and on behalf of everyone who watches my show. So congratulations to Indy Hartwell. Let's see what you do next as the NXT Women's Champion. The next match is a triple threat for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Gallus, excuse me, I was about to get into it. So the competitors are Gallus, Creed Brothers, and the family, the Dawn of NXT, Tony D'Angelo, and Channing Stacks Tatum. Or Lorenzo, I should say. I'll just call him Stacks because that Channing name can throw me off. So, Tony D'Angelo and Stacks. So, once again, a hard-hitting affair. All 3 of these teams, such amazing talent. And, the Gallus boys, They mean what they say when they say Gallus boys are on top, because they have been dominant ever since they won those NXT tag titles. And just as excuse me, just as Stax was about to, you know, finish off the match, Mark's brother Joe Coffey shows up and interferes in the match. And in triple threats, it's anything goes, no countouts, no disqualifications, and you know the unholy trio is back together once more. The Coffey brothers, Wolfgang, Gallus picks up the win, 1, 2, 3. They remained your NXT Tag Team Champions. And let's see. Oh, so this was one of my personal favorites, the Fatal 5-Way Open Challenge for the North American Championship. Now, it has Wesley, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Ilya Dragunov, and oh, excuse me, I believe it was a nope, wait. Oh wow, I apologize. I miscounted. There was a fifth member. It'll come to me, but anyway. Oh, Axiom. So sorry. Axiom is the fifth member of that match. So this all started after Wesley had won the North American Championship. He started doing all these open challenges, and it was utter and complete chaos. Sometime after that, and Shawn Michaels talked to him. He was like, "Look, all of these open challenges are driving all of these competitors insane. They all want your championship. You just need to take it easy, you know, because these open challenges they're not going to end up being in your favor." So Wesley was pretty much saying, "Look, I know exactly what I'm doing. I know the outcome of what's going to happen with these open challenges. Give me 4 of your very best men, and let me prove you wrong." So of course Shawn Michaels, he pretty much like, "Okay, we're gonna have a fatal 5-way for your championship match. You get to choose who's going to be in that match." And of course, prior to the official match, there was a battle royal for the last spot for the NXT North American Championship. That winner ends up being Axiom. Such a great talent. Again, amazing skills in the ring. It makes you want to jump out of your seat every time he does something spectacular. And Ilya Dragunov, JD McDonough, no love lost between these two. They have been absolutely wanting to kick each other's heads off, and this championship match gave them that opportunity. And Axiom, I believe he was the one who was. Oh no! Wait! No, not Axiom. Ilya Dragunov was mere seconds from ending the match, but then he got caught with Wesley's cardiac kick. 1, 2, 3. Wesley is still your North American champion, and he is making one heck of a North American champion, if I do say so myself. I love being on the West Side. Keep doing what you're doing. Much love, big bro. Proud of you. And this one, wow, words cannot describe how bad this one is. The unsanctioned match for Johnny Wrestling Gargano versus the arrogant Aussie Grayson Waller. Now, I can't stand Grayson Waller worth a damn, but I'm gonna do my best to be professional with this one. So, you know, this all started a little over 15 months ago when Gargano was saying his goodbyes to the NXT universe as he was about to transcend over to Monday Night Raw. Um, Grayson ruined that for him. He took him out of commission. 8 months later, Johnny Gargano, he transfers over to Monday Night Raw, makes a name for himself, and Waller does not go away. You know, he says all this. He gets in your head. That's how bad it is. And he's crazy talented. But I believe if he can make more of his skills talk for him in the ring than his actual mouth, he'd be getting a lot more further in his career. But anyway, we get to. Okay, well, before we get to the match, pretty much Johnny's giving the unsanctioned match contract to his buddy Vic Joseph at the commentary table. He's letting him know, look, hold this for me for a week. See if Grayson Waller shows up and signs it. And sure enough, Waller shows up at NXT. Security guards surrounding the ring, like that ever does anything, to be honest. Security guards surrounding the ring. He has the contract. He signs it, and Johnny Gargano disguises himself as a cameraman to get his sneak attacks, to get his few licks in before the match. Now we get to the match. Oh wait, no, before we get to the match, one last thing he was doing was okay, so some of these superstars go way too far, even if it's for a promo or whatever it may be. You don't enter a man's property just to embarrass him in front of his wife and kid. That's crossing the line, no doubt about that. Now we get to the match. Johnny and Grayson waste no time getting their hands on each other. They use the environment to their advantage. He's talking, and Waller's talking mad smack to Candice LeRae, Johnny's wife, and sometime later during the match, near the end of it, Candice LeRae comes out, helps with Johnny Gargano, whooping him with a kendo stick. That put a smile on my face, to be honest. And Gargano, he gets Waller back in the ring, puts him in the Gargano lock. Waller taps out, 1, 2, 3. Match is over. And as soon as they exit to the ramp, the rest of the Gargano family shows up, i.e. being Indy Hartwell and Dexter Lumis. And Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano, they are so proud of their little Indy Hartwell and their Dexter Lumis doing what they're doing, especially Indy winning the NXT Women's Championship. So, much love to all of you, much luck to all of you, and let's see where your careers head soon after that. Alright, and this one, one sec. A little dehydrated. Okay. So this second to last match is for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. Alba Fire and Isla Dawn versus Fallon Henley and Kiana James. Now, admittedly, Dawn and Fire, the best of rivals, and now the best of friends, best of partners. Fire pretty much traveled to the dark side of things sometime after they set their beef aside. And they were basically like, okay, now that we're in the swing of things, let's go after these tag team championships. And Henley and James, they could not put their beef aside. They could not put their issues aside for one night. And admittedly, James is more in the wrong because she hasn't been uh, truly honest with the rest of the team, basically, Brooks and Jensen. And that basically ended up costing them the women's tag team championships. So, um, pretty much, congratulations to Fire and Dawn, your new NXT women's tag team champions. Let's see where you go from here. Starting tomorrow night on NXT. I'm not sure what the schedule is going to be for that just yet, but again, congratulations. Let's see what you can do. And for the main event, a main event that has been in the making for quite some time. For the NXT Championship, Carmelo Hayes, also known as him, versus Braun Breaker. Honestly, I couldn't call this one. That's how good this match was. And you see their talents in the ring. You see what their because they came up in NXT together. If you watch the package, the promo between the two, they came up in NXT together. One was born wrestling royalty, one wasn't. But they were pretty much like well, actually, Braun Breaker was the one who was like, let's finally do this. Because I have been waiting to put my title on the line against you ever since we came up together. And Hayes wasn't going to let that. Hayes was going to take that with pride. As he did. And it was a stellar match. Just, I could probably watch it over and over. That's how good this match was. Basically, Hayes hit the nothing but net on Breaker. Gets the cover on Breaker. 1, 2, 3. Carmelo Hayes, also known as him, wins the NXT Championship. So congratulations. Can't wait to see what you do. That is my time. I love that you guys have been showing me some love on Slam Jam. I appreciate the support, and I'll see if I can get the WrestleMania Slam Jams to you sometime this week. And that's pretty much all I got for you, Astrolites. I love you all. We'll talk soon. Enjoy your Monday evening. Good night.